All right, guys, so something really serious just happened. So we're about to go out to the main market out here in out in Akure, and Mama, she left her phone on this bench here. She was going to handle the children. I was in there cooking and stuff, and there's workmen in here and everything going around.
Mama Africa, your children are home!
Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to Familia Pablanu. I am the one and only Anu. Oh, guys, before I even begin this juicy gist, let me first say a lot of thank yous. First, thank you to all our subscribers, all you guys that have been liking, sharing, and leaving comments that are encouraging us all along in our journey here in Nigeria. Say thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. And to all our members, to our channel members, we say thank you so much. We really appreciate we appreciate you. We appreciate the way you're supporting us. If you guys haven't signed up for membership, what are you even waiting for? If you sign up for membership, you get to see the behind the scenes. Guys, you know that the videos that we are rolling out, they are like months behind because we're just so backlogged on videos. So, but if you're a member, if you sign up for membership, you get to see real time updates on how we're doing, what's happening with us, everything. We get special shorts, special posts just for the members only. So please consider signing up for membership. There's a link. It says sign up here, or you get into the description. It will tell you. Also, I say thank you to all of you guys that showed up for us on the premiere day. All those you guys in the comment section hyping that movie, My Love from Another Land. Guys, it premiered on Saturday. Yes, so it is now on our film channel, Familia Pablanu Productions. Go and check it out. It is right there. I know you guys have waited. A lot of you guys have waited a long time for this video, for this movie to be posted. Where is it going to post? Is it going to be on Netflix? Is it going to be here or that? It is finally up on our own channel that we set aside only for movies, shorts, skits, and things like that. So get ready, guys. You will see a lot more coming your way. You will see a lot of shorts, comedy skits, and things like that on Familia Pablanu Productions. So please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, leave a good comment about the movie. We really appreciate your supporting us this way. Thank you so much. Oh, for you guys who've been waiting and who've been signing up for the mailing list of our course, our online course, Returning to the Roots of Wellness, the Secrets of West African Food Wisdom. Now it's almost there. We're almost done putting it together. So we're working on that, finishing touches, and it will be up and running. And we hope soon. But please bear with us. You know, we just relocated. It's a big international relocation with our family of 7. So this past few months has been a roller coaster of trying to settle down. So it's been taking time. That's why it's taking some more time. So, but we will finally, once it's up and running, we will send you that email list. If you're on the email list, you'll be the first to get a discount and the updates about the course, the recipe book, and all of that such things. So keep an eye out for that. Let's begin with this gist. I know you guys have been waiting. You've seen our teasers on the previous vlogs, and you're wondering, what happened to Annie? Why is she crying? What's going on? We are here to spill the beans, the drama that unfolded when we just sat jejely, and it just came to us just like that.
So we're about to go out to the main market out here in out in Akure, and Mama, she left her phone on this bench here. She was going to handle the children. I was in there cooking and stuff, and there's workmen in here and everything going around, but they're trustworthy guys. Our gate man, well, supposed to be gate man, he lives here for free and he's supposed to be helping us. Sometimes he does, he's not all there, but anyways.
So let's go back on to the beginning. What happened actually? So it was a chaotic morning. Chaotic because it was early and the painters were there. I think the bricklayer was also there. So the project is going on well. I don't know if you guys can see behind me. Let me show. They're painting it the first coat, then they will paint the main paint on it. Let me show you the all around. Bella, my ball. Those are people helping us to paint. All around here. Hello, Bella. What?
Auntie,
What?
auntie, what?
Auntie Wonio. Aha. See how? Oh, look at this soursop plant. It's doing well, yeah. Anywho's, the project is ongoing. They still have all around. The fence needs to be painted. Then we will come back and do this one here. We'll paint it, and we'll paint the boys' quarters. Bella, so it's going on. It's going well. Let me show you the inside. You have to do. This is part of the fence. That is part of the fence. They'll do that on the side there. Let me take you outside and see. And all of this thing. Hello, where you pay today? I don't know if the carpenter was there. You know, you guys know that they were, doing finishing touches on the house that we're moving into. The painters were there to paint. We already did the solar, as you can see in previous vlogs. And the bricklayer is building, those raised beds. And the reason why he was coming this day is because the one he built in the back of the house failed because he didn't consider putting pipes and retaining wall for when heavy rainfall happens. He just said, oh, it will work. And then before we know it, we saw it was broken. So he had to come and rebuild it again. And so this is what he was doing. He came to tell me maybe it was done or not. I don't even know.
He left the gate open and he went somewhere. We don't know where he is. His stepchildren, who are not supposed to be allowed in this compound at all, apparently came up all the way up our steps here, and one or two of them came into our house when we were just here in the kitchen.
So Pablo and I were in the kitchen. The kids were in the sitting room. They're doing their thing. They're playing, but we were playing the music. I think it was some Despacito. Despacito. We were just balling, dancing and having fun in the kitchen. Even though we know it's chaotic, all this renovation happening around us, we just said, okay, let's have some fun. Cooking while doing that in the morning. Então enche essa linha. Capos, okay. All right, you seen that? They're working in the sitting room. They're still working on here. This is the kitchen. The kids were in the sitting room. Some of them were with us, and then we just were like, okay. So we couldn't hear whatever was going on outside until one of the painters. Now, meanwhile, the painters have been bringing their phone to charge since they've been there. They did renovation. The painting job has taken, I think this is like the fifth day or fourth or fifth day of painting at this point. So they always bring their phone and we would charge it for them. It wasn't a big deal. They'll come in, put their phone there, charge, and that's it. So I had my phone and I was like, it's battery almost low. I need to get my battery pack to charge it. I said, I'll charge it in a moment. So I left it on a stool, a very short stool, bench stool, and the kids were there.
And there were some workmen around, stuff like that. They came in. Apparently they grabbed the workman's phone that was charging over here, looked at it, took it out of the charger, looked at it, and put it face down. Then went and took Mama's phone. Now Mama has just been working for days and days and days on these vlogs. Sí, un momento. Days and days on these vlogs. Almost all of the footage. I mean, I tried to take some footage as well on my phone, but almost all of the footage from these past weeks, all the way from leaving Uganda all the way to now, which has been like it's been 2 weeks already. All of that footage is on there. And that's a big deal. That's a big part of our work is those vlogs. So now what?
So we're playing there. So I went to the kitchen to join Pablo, and they told me someone was outside waiting for me, which was the bricklayer. And the bricklayer said, I went outside to meet him. He said, I've been calling you all day. It's about 9 o'clock now. Where are you? I've been calling you. I'm like, I didn't hear anything. If I heard, I would have picked it. What happened? Did I put my phone in do not disturb mode again? So I said, let me go and find my phone. So at least I can send you payments and all that stuff. So I went upstairs. look at the stool where I've put my phone. My phone's not there. I look in the bedroom. I told Pablo, have you seen my phone? I can't find it. So Pablo started flashing it. I went downstairs to tell the bricklayer to not keep him waiting. Like, I can't find my phone. I've looked everywhere. He also said he was going to flash it. He said when he was coming, he wanted to let me know he was on his way. He called me, it rang. So I called it again. He said it's not ringing this time. It's not ringing. I'm like, wait. No. He said it was ringing. It was still ringing at this point. Pablo was also flashing my phone. Nothing. Like, I should hear it by now. It's on ring. Why am I not here? I went to the bedroom. I went everywhere. Search where I'm like, am I going crazy? I know where I put my phone. I put it right on this stool here. Why is it not here?
So she's running around the town trying to find where these kids live. Apparently they've changed houses so many times. We know their mother, we know their father, but none of them are picking up. Well, the stepfather. And she's taking a boda here, there, taking a okada here, there, looking for them.
So I looked. My senses tell me something's wrong. So I'm on all things shut down mode at this point. I'm like, I can't find my phone. I told the bricklayer outside, keep flashing it. I don't know what's wrong. He said, oh, don't worry, it'll turn up. I went back inside. I dig everywhere I can imagine the phone would be. It's not there.
Did I not take the phone, Pablo? Did I not take the phone? Has he taken it already? You know, that's why they came and take the second one.
Maybe.
All the footage, all the documents, the phone is gone.
So I'm like, who was in here? They said the painters, they brought their phone to charge. I'm like, okay, I saw the phones over there. And I noticed the phone was already flipped upward. Usually it will be face down, but now it's face up. So I seized all the phones. I was like, guys, I shouted at the painters, I'm looking for my phone. I can't find my phone. Who was in here? And the painter told me, I gave their phone back. Until meantime, don't come upstairs. Here's your phone. Take your phone. I don't want you plugging phones upstairs right now. And I said, and one of the painters who was on the ladder height up there said, he said he saw two kids. They came this way upstairs into our house. But he said he didn't see them go upstairs inside the house. He just saw them. They came, opened the gate. And by the way, the gate man was supposed to be managing the gate was gone. There was nowhere to be found. So the gate was wide open. So the people came in. Said they saw two kids that came into the gate saying they are looking for their father, which is the gate man. I'm like, oh, I know who that is. I know it's, it's the children of that gate man, the stepchildren. So I said, okay, all right.
Everyone who knows them, they're like, yeah, they were here. They take her there, and they're like, oh, I guess they're not living here anymore. So they're trying to find them. And in the meantime, we're like, geez, because she had just loaded, she had just decided, because the way they do data here is you can buy monthly or yearly, whatever. We're like, okay, the cheapest is yearly, but it's a lot of money. But you can buy a whole year of supply, and that should hold for 8 months, or 8 or 10 months of vlogs and all this kind of stuff. So anyways, she had just loaded that on a few minutes before, put her phone down, and then her phone's gone.
He didn't know who they're asking for. He said, no one's here. They went into the back. The boys got out to find him. They couldn't find him there. So they came back out. And he said he didn't know if they went out. He didn't know. But then Tulio, our 4-year-old said he did see them come upstairs. And they were in the sitting room already. And by this time, we were playing music in the kitchen. We couldn't hear anything. He said they both came upstairs, or at least maybe one of them, and they grabbed the phone. And he tried to tell them to not take the phone, but they grabbed it and ran away. Let's backtrack. So the thing is, I lost a phone before this. I lost a phone about maybe 5 days to 6 days before this happened. And I thought it was going to turn up. I usually put it in my bag, but my bag was too heavy this time. I remember putting it on the dining room table. So again, I know where I put things. And I'm like, and after the day it went away, I'm like, it's supposed to be there. But my mind went somewhere else. But also the same day was the day that I remember the girl that went and, her mother told her to go to Libya. It's the same day that she said that would be her last day. I remember when she was leaving, I gave her the pay for the 4 days that she worked. I told her to be careful, take care of yourself. And I know She never brought anything into the house except for that day. That day he had a backpack, which this other lady who was supposed to wash clothes, who said she did not want to wash clothes for us, brought. So she had this backpack full. I don't know how she had backpack. I don't know what's the deal with that backpack. But I just saw that she had a backpack. But my instinct, I never knew to say, okay, open your backpack, let me see what's in there. But after that day, my phone was gone, and the girl was gone to Libya. So I kept looking in the house, maybe it would turn up, and then at this time we moved into the upstairs house. I said, okay, we'll still turn up, was what I was thinking. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is not turning up. But as soon as that phone of mine, the one I use, was supposed to be on the stool, wasn't there. That's when the alarm in my brain came up. Wait, I know where I put my phone. It's not there. Alarm starts sounding. Shut down everything. This phone is missing. Because the previous one, it didn't have a SIM card in it, so it was really difficult to trace it. But this one, I know I had to act it so quickly or else. So when they say those two kids came to the house, and that's the only people that came and left, so that was our only lead at that moment. So I went downstairs. I told the painter, the one I hired, or guy of the painters, I said, my phone's missing, guys. I give them their phones back. We gotta find this phone now. If we don't find it, we're all in trouble. I won't be able to pay you guys, and we're all in deep poop, if you call it. So so they gathered all the painters around, and they said, okay, have you seen the phone? Have you seen the phone? They said no one has seen it. The bricklayer was outside saying now they're calling this phone, and it's not going through this time because it's been ringing. Now it's not going through. I'm like, I have about 30% left. I know I said I wanted to charge it. I have 30% left. This is enough. It shouldn't be dying. It shouldn't have died by now. So I'm like, what the heck? Okay, definitely I'm knowing that this phone is definitely been taken. So this bricklayer said, okay, where last did you see it? I told him, and then I told him about the kids that said, the company said, okay, that's Collar's kids. That's the Get Man Step kids. Let's go look for him. We look for him. He was nowhere to be found. Let's go see where those kids live. So I'm on the back of the Okada asking people around, where do they live? They said, oh, they used to live there. They don't live there anymore. Please, we went there. Where do they live? They say, is there a problem? I say, I think the kids stole our phone. So I said, So they told us to go this way.
And this child disappeared. And our children saw the child take the phone and go. Some other people saw the child come in. And they also said, yeah, they messed with my phone too. They left it, but they took my mom's phone. So that's got all of our footage. There's a lot of stuff on there. They can't access it, but they can take out the SIM and use the SIM wherever and however they want. And use all that data, whatever they want, They just can't use any money that's on it. They can't use whatever, but any money that's on it, which I don't think there is much. I don't think there's any money, but still, that's not the point. The point is, Mama's freaking out. We're supposed to be going. The children are supposed to be helping us by not causing trouble while we're trying to figure this out. Mama's out running around everywhere. I don't know what to do.
So at this point, I went back inside after the plumber said, it took me to a few places and we couldn't still locate the place. So I went back inside. I didn't know what to do. I was going crazy. So the plumber who was there working on a faucet or something was like, don't cry, let's go again. Let's go keep looking for it. I think I know where these people live. Let's go and look for them. So it took me in a small car. We went around, asked for, where about this, where do they live? Okay, point. So at this point, we drove to a place and we stopped, and then we use our foot. We go by foot the way to get to their house. We got there, knock on the gate. The lady was in the back. And I was like, they told me that this little boy, one girl came here to our house, came upstairs and took my phone while I was he said they took my phone while I was while we were in the kitchen cooking. And the lady came out. Hey, who said that? My children, they don't lie, they don't steal. Also he called the girl out to come and say her piece. And she was like, no, we went there looking for our father, and we didn't see him, so we were leaving. But before I left, I saw a butterfly on the wall somewhere, so I grabbed the butterfly. I wanted to chase the butterfly, and I saw your kids upstairs, and I waved at them, and they waved at me. And said they saw Tulio, which Tulio said he did. They saw them too. He said, that's what we did. We didn't go upstairs at all. And I remember the painter who saw them said, they said they wanted to say hello to the lady of the house in their new house. So if she said that, which means they did, obviously, she didn't say that and not go. Anyways, that she said that, and that's probably what she did. That she did go upstairs, but she said, we didn't even go upstairs. We just stopped there, and I played with the butterfly, and then we went home. And I said, is that so? But my phone is missing. I still don't know where it is. I said, maybe go over there. Those painters, they must be the one. They must have been the one to take it. But what I noticed is that that boy, the little boy, was probably 7 years old. As soon as I started talking about the phone, it went inside the house. And the mother was started saying, see, my children, I know them. They don't steal. They don't lie. Oh, my gosh. They don't steal. They don't lie. That's what they said they did. They didn't go inside. So they didn't. Maybe you should go there and see what's going on with those painters, you know. But I said, call that boy out. Let me talk to him. They call him out. So I said, did you go to our house? Did you go upstairs? Did you take that phone? And the mother said, speak up. What is it? Yeah, they said they didn't take the phone. So they didn't let the boy speak. She put words in his mouth. But the one thing that gave me a clue is that the fact that he went inside, he didn't say that, he didn't look like, what are they talking about? He didn't act surprised. So I'm like, So they did have my phone somewhere in here. But at this point, the woman said they don't have my phone. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I have all these documents in this phone. I have everything in this phone. I started bawling. I said, crying, please, please.
My network's not working. I'm trying to call people. It's not going through. I'm trying to use data. It's not working. I'm trying to use everything. And this is a bad time for the network to go down, guys. So anyways, we're really freaking out right now. This is a lot on that phone. There's so much. It's just, it's tough, and we can't do, I know if someone's gonna say, well, why aren't you uploading to the cloud? This is not the West. This is not America. We're not in New York City where you've got 5G flowing freely all the time, unlimited. No, this isn't how it works. You can't do stuff like that.
One moment, please. Hello? Yeah. You know, mi ò tí ra igi ṣùgbọ́n mo máa rà á. Ó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé wa. Wọ́n ní pé mo máa mú kán ra irú ìtàn bá fẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ni. A máa jọ lọ síbẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ́ ilé ló wà. So the neighbors came out and were like, oh, those painters, in fact, let's go there together and we can curse them out. They'll bring their phone out. So this lady put on clothes and said, you know what? Let me go with you. So they took the children, the boy and the girl, and she has the baby in the back, and they followed me to our house. And they were about to come. They were climbing upstairs with me. I'm like, why are you coming upstairs? Please stay downstairs. So with the painters and all of these people around, she was loud and swearing, this is the land I will lay in. I swear to God, I didn't take anything. And my children, they don't lie, they don't steal. They said they didn't come inside, they didn't go upstairs. And the girl repeated the same thing she said about butterfly and blah, blah, blah. She didn't go upstairs, she what not. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm doomed. So after that, they left. I'm like, oh crap. This phone is about to enter the ground and I will never see it again. My brain was making some, and I started calling, I started bawling, I started crying.
When you even have connections. So we're trying to make do, trying not to freak out too much. My mom's crying, driving around the city. Our kids, I need to go watch them now. They've been patient enough. They can't be patient any longer. So I'm gonna have to let you go. Wish us the best.